Don't know don't know what to make a video about. I really don't. I'm not gonna lie. I won't lie. I don't know what to do with myself. I don't know what to do with myself. I had plans to do something last weekend, but it didn't work out that way. So I'm hoping this coming weekend I can make it happen. There's like so many stuff I want to do, but some of the stuff I don't know how to go about making happen. And others I've attempted to do so, but it didn't work out. So I have to go back in it again and see what went wrong the first time. Well, I know what went wrong the first time. I had the right idea for the materials. It was just the type of materials that I was using weren't exactly made for what I was using it for. Um, so the mesh that I was using was mostly used for farming. So it kind of has to be um, hard to use because it's meant for chicken coops. It's not meant to make things with cosplay. There are meshes that are used for cosplay, but when I found this out, this was later on after I tried with the chicken coop mesh. It didn't work out, the chicken vents, which is why it's not supposed to bend a certain way. It's supposed to be almost like a tier take it or leave it kind of thing. It's supposed to be like this because it's to reinforce, the fence or the coop you're trying to do. It's supposed to be reinforced. It's not supposed to be bendable. It's supposed to be protective. So, and also the wiring that I was using, I was on the right track. It's just the wire I was using was more for the jewelry rather than to really reinforce of this is the form. This is sort of like the kind of structure to keep that form in. That kind of like the foundation almost. I guess you could say that. So hopefully with these actual aluminum wires, hopefully they'll help out. If it doesn't work this time, then I pretty much can say I tried. The first time didn't work out, and if the second time doesn't work out, then I'm moving on. Because I'm not spending any more money, and I sure as heck am not spending every weekend trying to figure this out to a point where I burn myself out. Not happening. No. In some cases, some things are meant to walk away. I guess if that's the case, then I guess buying cosplay costumes aren't so bad, you know. And I have bought some of my cosplay from online and stuff like that. It's not so bad, Some people just don't have the talent to make their own cosplays, and that's okay. Some people do, and that's okay too. So I'm not one of those people. I like to try and see what I can do. I did make my own cosplay from not exactly from scratch. It was like a Frankenstein. I took one costume, cut off the legs a bit. It was my Wesker. It was my Wesker mode, Rebecca. That took a while to do because I found out fabric spray isn't always the way to go. So fabric paint spray isn't always the way to go. So I had to take an acrylic paint pen and go one by one using the checkerboard stencil to do it. It was brutal. And then, well, the first time I did it, it was a mistake because it had vinyl on it and I did a really bad sewing patch job on it. And then I ended up ruining it with the fabric spray paint. So I had a race to get another costume or underlayer, and then I had to redo everything. And then that's when I, one by one, did it with the acrylic paint, and I used a type of waterproof patch tape, which actually worked out really well. And then I ended up getting like a, what was it? They're like it came from Etsy. It was a pocket that it had the adhesive in the back and you just stuck it on. So it was all ways to cover the vinyl that it had in the back, because it was like it was a type of SWAT team vinyl, but it didn't work out. I thought about trying to get rid of the vinyl thing, but there was nothing that was going to work in the sense of possibility of damaging the costume itself. I didn't want that, so I had to do what I had to do. I think I'll just stick to buying stuff. Like I guess I'm gonna try it out first and see what happens. If it fails, it fails. It is what it is. I tried. Like I said, this time I spent money to get the correct materials. And if it just doesn't work, it just doesn't work, which is fine. I can move on to another project I've been actually wanting to do. I'm just trying to do one project at a time without feeling like I'm wasting time or running out of time. So I am trying very hard to do it that way. That's about it. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what else to do. I guess this is an update video. An update video. That's about it. I don't know what else to say. Don't know what else to say. Yeah, I'm at a loss. At a loss. Yeah, take care, guys. Take care.